Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to service the front brakes on this 98 Dodge Caravan, same as any 96 to 2000 Caravan or Voyager. Pretty easy operation. We're going to show you both just checking them and removing and replacing them. This vehicle, it ends up that the brakes are in fine shape, so we just take them apart and put them back together to show you. Tools you'll need are jack and jack stands, a lug wrench, or a 19mm socket with a breaker bar, or a ratchet and a pipe. You'll need probably some extra leverage to get those lug nuts off. 10mm socket or wrench, a large flat blade screwdriver, a large C-clamp, and a torque wrench. First, you want to start out, raise and support the vehicle, and then remove the hubcap, and then either use a large ratchet and 19mm socket or an impact wrench and remove your lug nuts and the wheel.
Okay, brakes are pretty easy to check and to service. Check the condition of your rotors. These rotors actually look like they're in pretty good shape. Take the back of your fingernail, run along the rotor surface. If you feel any deep grooves, then you need to replace your rotors. These feel good. These brake pads, see how you can see the edge here? Doesn't even touch the rotor surface. That's kind of a wear indicator. These pads have plenty of life left on them. But we'll show you how to take off the pads and the rotors. First thing you need to do is remove two bolts, one here and one here. Maybe the 10mm. They should come off with a small ratchet pretty easily.
And we'll speed it up here as I remove those bolts.
Get the rotor off, take a screwdriver, put it right in here, pry out a little bit. That kind of sets the piston in a little bit. And let's see, you should be able to pull your caliper right off. Okay, your pads. Okay, you can see this outer one has a clip on it. Just kind of press up. Use your screwdriver to help you push it up and out. Okay, and you can see plenty of, like I said, plenty of life left in these brakes. Just showing you how to do this. Your inner pad, you can just kind of squeeze right out and it comes out. Okay, I'm going to put the inner pad back in for now. Okay, just kind of put this up out of the way. Just want to be careful that you don't want to put too much. Just put that, okay, we can put that like that. And make sure you don't put too much stress on this hose. Your rotor comes right off if you need to replace it. Okay, like I said, mine's good. Put that back on. If you're putting new pads on, you'll need to reset your piston inside your caliper, and you do that with a large C-clamp. Okay, set the clamp so one end's on the end of the caliper there, the other end is pressing on your brake pad, and as you slowly turn that, you can see it forces the piston back in. Okay. Once that's reset, you can remove the clamp. Okay, a lot of times I like to put a lug nut on here. Just helps hold things in place. Okay, your outer pad just goes right in. Just be able to kind of clip it right into place. Okay, before you go to put this back on, you want to make sure that these slides slide back and forth nicely. And to put it together, you want to have them pushed all the way down Okay, push your pad down, and then you're going to put this front end first, get this right underneath. Okay, pull out on your slide on the top, pull out on your slide on the bottom, make sure everything goes together nicely. Okay, now use our bolts, kind of put them in, move it around a little bit until they start in. Once you have them tight, you want to torque them with a torque wrench, probably between 17 and 19 foot-pounds.
And speeding up here a little bit, I'll remove that lug nut, put the wheel and tire back on, thread the lug nuts on by hand first, then kind of tighten them preliminarily with my torque wrench. Obviously I'm showing you one side here. If you do a brake job, you want to do both sides.
Okay, with the vehicle on the ground, torque the lug nuts to 90 to 100 foot-pounds. And use a star pattern.
And now put the wheel cover back on. Make sure you line up the valve stem cutout with the valve stem.
Okay, after you do work on the brakes, make sure you pump your brakes a bunch of times. Help reset the piston. And then do a stop from 5 and 10 miles an hour before you road test the vehicle.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.